Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick video, show you where I'm at. So I got the, obvious transmission. The adapter plate bolts onto the 2J. It's again the Z32 transmission. So if I wanted to run a later year 350Z or like 370Z, G35, G37, I can use their transmission, CD009 on there. One big thing, I already had everything in the, just made it up and stuff. But with this little shift lever, I need to shorten that bitch a good like 3.5 inches. Yeah, because my shifter is way too far back. With this crossmember, everything sits back. As opposed to the L series where mainly everything was pretty damn far forward. So again, I had everything in here in place just to double check everything before I started welding and stuff. So there's a crossmember chilling, and replaced all my fuel lines. There's some aluminum 3/8. I just use them in a stock location. As you can see here, there's a couple spots where the transmission was kind of rubbing up against it whenever I was, maneuvering the guy in here. So again, it's in its stock location. I'm not running the evap line for race car reasons. Yeah, I had to drop my rear suspension and differential, all that stuff, so I can properly do that stuff. So there it is, just chilling. I was gonna upgrade my fuel pump, but that Walbro should last me because I think it's up to 540 horsepower. So whenever I decide to actually upgrade, I'm gonna drop my tank, and then Phantom has a little cut in and then drop in kind of fuel system setup. It's pretty cool. It's called the Phantom of the Opera. I don't know what the fuck it's called. So there's that. Okay, and then while I'm under here, yeah, I mentioned the rot last time. So there it is. I'll paint it up. So with the patches and stuff, obviously I welded them all in, and then I got this Bondo stuff that's like metal reinforced, so it's for structural reasons, I guess. So put that Bondo all around here, painted it up, and then over here it was a little bit easier here, except for that bevel. That bevel sucked. So I had to take a trailer hitch, put it in my vise, and then use that to kind of bash it to its shape. So that was fun. I don't have any metallurgy tools. Oh, and then here, I noticed my transmission ears were definitely holding me up. So I just lobbed them shits off. And yeah, just double checking everything. I wanted to dry, what's that called? Dry. No, the dry stab. I wanted to do that first before I started finalizing all the welds and whatnot. So yeah, here's on the inside. He yanks out all that old sound deadening and whatnot, and primered it. And then there's a little patch underneath my gooch. I just tacked that guy in. I wasn't able to fully weld it 100%, but that I tacked it in, and then I used that Bondo stuff. Again, I had to bash that thing on the side of my vise. And there's that. And now it's not pretty, but sound deadening and carpet are going over it, so yeah, doesn't matter. Painted all the way up there too. So yeah, the floors are good to go. They're probably going to get hot back here because I need to make a new crossmember for the transmission. Either way, that stuff's all done. Also, real quick, I did the power steering and AC delete. I don't need AC, and then I don't need power steering, so that's dumb. Plus, I have a manual rack. That's a main benefit. If you have a power steering rack, keep your power steering. Don't try to delete your power steering and just disconnect the lines to your power steering rack. That's not what it's designed for. Either way, so with this is the S2000 pulley. I had another pulley, but I didn't like it because it was plastic and it was wobbly. The inner bearing was wobbling on the actual part itself. And then I just had to trim my tensioner down a little bit, I say. A fucking lot of it. Yeah, I trimmed that bitch. And then the pulley, or not pulley, but the belt itself, just a 40-inch, 6 rib. So if you're curious on setting up a belt, like if your belts just aren't fitting, take your belt off, let the tensioner come all the way, or let it retract all the way. Take a string or like a rope, and then measure it, pull it tight, whatever, or just Just kind of lay it over. You don't need to pull it tight. And then just take that measurement, do it like 3 times, and then take that measurement, average, and then minus like a half of an inch, and then that'll be your proper, like whenever this guy has tension on it, that'll be the proper length of your belt. So that's what I did with that. Got to tell you, with that engine in there, it looked pretty awesome. Almost there. I don't want to say home stretch, but I'm definitely almost there. But again, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everything with that build series. That was fun. But yeah, more videos like this.